Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about the new work in progress balance changes for April. Sorry I'm a little bit late on it. I was kind of busy yesterday because I went out with my roommates and stuff. So let's go ahead and click on those. Wow, we got quite a lot of changes here. Okay, I haven't looked at these, by the way. So first and foremost, the Hero Magic Archer, it's obviously getting a nerf. The ability cost is going from 1 elixir to 2 elixir. This was kind of exactly the change I had in mind. I still think it's gonna be broken, but definitely worse. So I guess hopefully this tones it down. I don't know. Hero Mega Minion is getting another nerf. I'm so happy this card's getting a nerf because I absolutely hate this card. So let's see. The first target delay is going from 0 seconds to 1.5 seconds. I really like this change because this way you can actually react in time and block the Mega Minion from hitting its target, I think. Or no. Is this how it works? I think that's how it works now. If it is, then I really like this change because it's so easy to snipe like ranged troops with this card to the point where it's just like you can't play them. So now that you're able to block it, if this is what it means, I don't know, then that would be really good. Goblin's hero are getting a nerf. Looks like a lot of heroes are getting nerfed. So respawn moved 1 tile back, respawn pattern. So I guess when they respawn, they respawn 1 tile further than they usually do. I guess this way they don't immediately hit your tower and you have time to react to it. Because sometimes, even if you have your log or barb barrel hovered or something, they're still gonna get like a stab, I feel like. So you like really have to react super fast, almost predict it, and it's kind of annoying. So I'm good with that. Another hero nerf, really, the ice golem. I haven't seen much ice golem heroes, so this is interesting, but actually it is a lot in 2.6. So pushback is getting nerfed by 100%. It's going from 1 tiles to 0 tiles. No, it's a nerf. They're getting rid of its pushback. I mean, honestly, I can't complain. I'll probably have a better time on ladder after this nerf, so cool. Hero Knight, another hero's getting a nerf. Okay, the taunt trigger window is the time the troops will get taunted after the Hero Knight has triggered the taunt ability. Using the after balance value of 0.1 seconds as an example, after the player has triggered the taunt ability, troops that are within the taunt radius and within 0.5 seconds will receive the taunt effect, which lasts for 5 seconds. The taunt trigger window is going from 0.7 seconds to 0.1 seconds. So I guess what this means is I'm confused a little bit with this. Someone's gonna need to help me out a little bit on this one. But apparently it's getting nerfed. So those are all heroes that are getting nerfed. There's actually quite a lot. Now let's get to the Evos. Evo Skelly Barrel's getting another nerf. I'm super happy about this. Death damage is getting decreased by 13%. So it's going from 220 to 192. I love this nerf because it's so broken, especially in hyper bait. And if you don't have a building, then it's an automatic, like, so much damage to your tower. And as a bridge ban player, it gets really frustrating. So I'm happy with this. Evo Wall Breaker's getting a nerf. This is great too. I just see too much hyper bait in this meta. And Evo Wall Breakers to me have always been so strong. So their death damage is getting decreased by 26%. Because I do remember they buffed the death damage like a while ago. 26%. Yeah, this looks good. Evo, no. My ghost. The soldier spawn damage is getting decreased by 60%. That's crazy. Oh my god, they keep nerfing this damn card, bro. I mean, as long as they're not touching the base ghost, I do care, because I use the Evo Ghost, but, like, goddamn, I don't know how many times they're gonna nerf this thing. I'm a little biased here. Like, I get it's, like, a really strong card, but it's, like, when are you gonna get it right? Like, how many times do you have to nerf it? I don't know. Another one. What? You're nerfing it twice? So you're nerfing the spawn damage by 60% and the regular damage by 21%. Cool, like, now it's gonna be useless. Nice. We got another hyper bait card getting a nerf. The bush range is getting nerfed by 22%. I mean, 220%. What this means is that it gets distracted easier, right? That makes sense. Since it only targets buildings, like, you get distracted easy, because how many times do they, like, when the bush pops, you play a troop and it still hits the tower? Like, I don't know. E-Spirit's getting another nerf, minus 18% damage. That's pretty crazy, honestly. Not crazy, but they're nerfing E-Spirit again after they nerfed it in, like, January or December or something. This is the second nerf that Electro Spirit has ever received in Clash Royale history. It's interesting. I guess because RG and, like, I don't know, Hellgrider maybe have been quite strong. Cannon's getting a nerf. Wow. It's getting a 5% damage nerf, and this will affect the Evo Cannon. I don't know what interaction changes here, but they just keep nerfing the cannon. It's just proven to be the best building every fucking season, so they just keep nerfing it. As a Bridge Band player, I cannot complain that a building's getting nerfed, so yeah, I'm good with that. Spirit Goblins are getting buffed. They're getting an increased radius of spawn formation. So it doesn't give me numbers here, but I can assume that they're gonna be more spread apart, if that makes sense. Yeah, because goblins have been kind of better than spear goblins. No one's been using spear goblins really, so don't know how much this is gonna help it out though. Skeleton dragons are getting a rework. Yeah, like, skeleton dragons have been pretty weak, especially, like, in the lava decks. Like, it's been replaced with so many different cards, so I want to see what they're gonna do with it. So splash radius is getting increased. This is actually a buff that I thought would work for the card in the past, because I always thought they had, like, no splash damage, like if that makes sense. So it's going from 0.8 to 1.5 tiles, so they're gonna be super splashy. But the hit speed is getting decreased by 5%. I think this is a buff overall, because you're giving it an 88% splash radius buff and only a 5% hit speed buff, so I think these are going to be very good now, and we're going to be seeing them a lot more. Rune Giant's getting a bug fix. Will not apply to you. That's hilarious. Because people have been playing, like, funny ass troll decks with the Rune Giant Hero Magic Archer, where the Magic Archer does, like, 1,000,000 damage on the tower. And it's just funny how they did the nerf will not apply to Hero Magic ability. That's so funny. But so basically this won't work for the ability when the Magic Archer hero is doing the power shots. And that's gonna be it for the video. I want to quickly see the community's opinions. Let me give my opinions. I like the idea that they are trying to nerf the heroes, and I like some of these nerfs, such as the Skelly Barrel, Wall Breakers, Bush, etc. But I do think they're still missing a few cards. There's this one card, you guys might have heard of it, but they've refused to nerf it for the past like 6 years. It's called Hog Rider. Yeah, that one. And there's a few others, but I have a bad headache and I can't think right now. So yeah, let's see what the community has to say. Not bad, these changes, but we all know how the meta will shape out to be. I don't know. Barb Barrel, oh yeah, Hero Barb Barrel. I think Hero Barb Barrel could have used a little nerf. So, E-Spirit nerf was too much. Yeah, I was a little surprised by the E-Spirit nerf. Like, I don't think E-Spirit's a problem in a lot of these Cycle Piggies decks and Hog Cycle decks and RG. Like, yeah, Hero Mega Mini nerf is just jokes. Cannon does not need a nerf. Interesting cards like Evo Drill, Hero Barb Barrel, Giant Skeleton, Evo Pigs, Evo Hydra, Goblin Hunt, Ground Empress, and Evo Valk. I honestly agree with literally all of this. I totally forgot about Evo Drill, Hero Barb Barrel. I mean, Giant Skeleton, I'm biased because I'm using it right now in Bridge Spam. If they nerf Giant Skeleton, I'm just gonna go back to P.E.K.K.A. Like, it's not that big of a deal for me. But I could see why it's really broken. Evo Pigs, honestly, could use another nerf. Evo iDrag, obviously I'm always gonna want a nerf for that card. Goblin Hunt, I don't know. Ground Empress, I don't know why they buffed the Ground Empress. And then Evo Valkyrie, of course, I always think deserves a nerf forever. What interactions does the E-Spirit nerf change? It doesn't kill wall breakers. E-Spirit Barb Barrel doesn't kill wall breakers? That's kind of stupid. When they nerfed Vines, now Vines doesn't kill wall breakers. Like, I don't know. Ghost Nerf again, are we serious? Yeah, the P.E.K.K.A. Bridgman players are not happy. Bush range is not buff, it's a nerf. They will activate farther from tower, but easier to defend. Yes, it's a nerf. This is funny. Oh. I mean, there's not much else to see, but they just killed Royal Ghost and E-Spirit for no reason. I mean, the Royal Ghost nerf was pretty harsh. Don't lie to you. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna end it here. But let me know what you guys think about these work in progress balance changes. And remember, these are work in progress, so you could send your feedback, and then they might be able to make some changes. But I'll update you guys with the final balance changes soon.